galvanized iron. General issue, GI, was stamped on all types of military gear and property. But in World War II, those initials took on a much greater meaning. 2 generations later, the term GI still conjures up the warmest and proudest memories of a noble war that pitted pure good against pure evil. Good triumphed. The victors in that war were the American GIs, the Willies and Joes. They reflected our diverse origins and embodied the American spirit of courage and dedication. They were truly a people's army, embarked on a crusade for freedom against tyranny, to save oppressed peoples and to make their families proud. They were the Private Ryans, and they stood firm in the thin red line. For most of them, nothing they would ever do in the future would match their experiences as the warriors of democracy. They saved the world from its own insanity. You can still see them in every 4th of July color guard, their gait faltering, but ever proud. Their forebears went by other names: doughboys, Yanks, Buffalo Soldiers, Johnny Reb, Rough Riders, but GI will always apply to them all. The GI carried the value system of the American people. The GIs were the surest guarantee of America's commitment. For more than 200 years, they answered the call to fight the nation's battles. They never went forth as mercenaries, but only as reluctant warriors, as citizen soldiers. In the past century, hundreds of thousands of GIs died to bring the beginning of the 21st century, the victory of democracy as the ascendant political system. The GIs were willing to travel far away and give their lives to secure the rights and freedoms of others. The circumstances required it of them. Our nation asked it of them, and they came through. The GIs wanted nothing more than to get the job done and then return home safely. In return, they wanted only to help safeguard democracy in the countries they had risked their lives to liberate, and to be given just enough land to bury their fallen comrades. The GIs of today stand watch in Korea, Afghanistan, Iraq, any place they are needed. They are our best, and we owe them our full support and our sincerest thanks. we look back at the great leaders and personalities of the past 100 years from the vantage point of a world still troubled, but also full of promise. That promise was gained by the young men and women of America who fought and died for freedom. Near the top of any listing of the most important people of the 20th century must stand, in singular honor, the American GI. We have with us here tonight a few members of that greatest generation, the GIs of World War II. We are honored, deeply honored by your presence. Please stand and allow us to show our admiration, respect, our unending and profound gratitude. Please stand. All right. That's the best we got. The best we'll ever have.